Hello and welcome back to another video of Sam Shutt Farming, every other day on the hill farm. I'm not at the hill farm today. Today we are walling. Now, it's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? But this is my gap. It's like an entrance sort of section. It needs to be done well. Obviously it's not been done well. And I need to put it back up. So we're going to build a wall. I'll try and make it as interesting as possible. I'll try and get loads of facts in there, loads of top tips, and we'll give it a bash. I've got my equipment I need. I've got my gloves. I've got a refreshment. Got my mobile. That's all I need. Oh, I've got my radio as well. So as you can see here, looks like it's been cemented. Cement's been used, but I ain't using that today. So I'm going to take it right down, rebuild it all and make it look pretty. The other side's alright. On a bit of a lean, but it's up, so we'll leave that alone. It's just this one I'm doing today. Wall end's still up, so I'm not sure if I'll take that down or not. Probably not. Just this middle bit. Ah yeah, I was just going to say, I do have a scan today, in about an hour actually, so I'll make a start and then I'll go to that. It's a 32-week growth scan. I think I'm just over 32 weeks actually. So I've about 8 weeks left. But it's a growth scan. And it's good because after lambing I'd like to see if it's alright. So it's a reassurance, innit? After all that lambing I get to see what he or she is like, and I'm not finding out. Surprise is just as good as the rest. So we start by mucking it out. So it's in a big pile here. I can't see what I'm doing. So we get all the stones out. I like to separate the cams. Well, the top stones separate, and then I leave them till last. So we'll get it all mucked out, and then that's the first job you do. You want to be able to see the bottom, because that's where you're starting. So just make it all nice and clear like this. Then you can stand in here and you can see. Try not to bury all your big stones because you need them first. So when you've cleaned all that out, you start to, whoa. When you've cleaned all the bottom out, you can see that's not clean. So you have to take all these off to the point where it's not going to fall anymore, and then you can start. So we'll just muck these bits out. Now I can't chuck stones that side to wall that side because of the cattle grid. So I might have to chuck some to the side when I wall that. We'll see as we go on, but I can't really wall it from this side because you don't know what it looks like and you don't know if it's right. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is cute. Have you ever seen this before? It's a little nest with tiny little eggs in. Oh, I wonder where I should put that. To the side. Do you think they're dead eggs? Because there's no birds around. I might have to put that over there. Don't want to crush them. Right or wrong, I don't know, but it has to be moved because I'm walling it, so I'm going to pop it to the other side. Hope for the best. I'm not a bird expert, like. Don't know if that'll work, but it's over here now. I wonder if it'll find it. I don't know. Anyway, I might Google it later. Right, I've just got back from my scan. I can't believe how long that took. A whole day's nearly wasted. It's now about 1 o'clock and I've hardly got anything done. But there's always another day. So, I went for my 32-week scan just to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, everything's fine, it's measuring well. I'm really opting for a natural. Now, don't judge me, but I've had 4 caesareans, okay? A couple of them were emergencies, and after them, they said I had to have a caesarean after the 3rd, so I didn't have a choice, and now this time I wanted a natural. Just because busiest time of year, we've got crop to get in, I want to be up and running and walking the day after. But they won't let me. They won't let me have one. I keep going up and down, don't I? Because last caesarean, they only knitted 1 layer. So it's paper thin, apparently. And when I start contracting, if I had a natural, it'd just rupture. And if it ruptured, I could bleed to death. Baby could be starved of oxygen. I'd have a disabled child. And I could risk of dying, so I have to have a caesarean, so that's 5. The aftermath is terrible. Well, when you're younger, I'm 32 now, but when I was younger, first caesarean I had when I was 22, I think. So it is getting harder, but it has to be done. I'm strong, I'll be fine, but it's just a couple of weeks. It'll take a couple of weeks before I'm sat on my tractor again. So 27th of June, it's coming out the window. So anyway, that's something to look forward to, or maybe not, who knows. But anyway, it's done. We've had the chat, we've organised it, we've booked it, everything's hunky-dory. I have another scan in between just to see if it's right. So yeah, but I haven't done any damage to it, and lambing sheep was absolutely fine for me, and I'm glad I made that decision, because he couldn't have done it on his own. Oh no. Right, I'm at this stage. I'll show you this, right? I'll talk as I show you. You can't wall on that. It's rocky, it's pointing down. You want to be out here, a good wide bottom, so it stands strong. I want to be out here, but I can't wall on them. One thing is they're slanted down, and if I put a stone on it, it'll just slide out. So all this is to dig out and do the groundworks. So I'm going to rip all that out, put some big heavy stones in the bottom that probably come out to about here, which isn't too wide, and then I can start further in and wall up. Call them groundworks. I don't know if you do. Ground stones, bottom stones, whatever you call them. I like them to be a good hand width out, and they're strong. Like building a family, isn't it? If you've got your groundworks, everything else follows. So we'll do that. I had to stop you there because someone's just told me and pulled up and said I've got a hole in my pants. I thought I felt a rip. So every time a car comes, I'm gonna have to get down like that. Blimey heck, I'll not show you. Definitely not. But anyway, it must be my bum getting fatter with being pregnant. Oh man, I need to buy some more clothes, don't I? I haven't got long left now. What is it, 6 weeks? So what's the point? Anyway, just mucking this bottom out now. If you can't get them, just get a spade at them. They'll come out. Saying that. Oh my goodness, it's getting hot. I might have to take my jumper off. Whew. Really conscious about this hole. out. Now I need to get it all level again. Level it up. So, got my groundworks in. The biggest, strongest stones you have, the widest, the deepest, you put in the bottom, because they're the strength of the wall. They're the ones that are going to keep the wall up, along with everything else, but they're the most important things. So I've put the groundworks in, and I've started to wall on top of that. So you use the biggest stones first. So I've put the groundworks in, big ones, starting to build up now. So really everyone's different, but really you should use some string. So attach some string to there to get a straight line. Same at the other side. But I can sort of see where my line's going. If you look down, if you stick to that line, that'll shove in a little bit when I get to it. But you should have a line in your head, you see, and you try and stick to that and keep to the edge of that line, and then it should be straight. Don't have string on me, I don't have a hammer on me to hammer all the stones. They're just being put on as they are. So we'll do a bit more. Every stone has a face. One face, two faces. It has three faces. So you could use it that way, or that way. A straight edge on a face like that, that's what you're looking for your edge. So really you want them long ways in. So it could go that way because it's got a bit of length there. Or you could go that way, bit of length there. So it just depends on your wall which way you want it. So it could go that way, doesn't sit very well, or it could go that way. I'll just get rid of that and it should sit on there nicely. And that can happen as well. I was gonna wall up and take that out after, but it's come down, which is fair enough. It has to come down anyway. There. It's a nice fit. So now we fill up the back of it. Always fill the wall with fillings, or your wall won't stay up. Solid as a rock. That's how you want it to be. Long ways in and doesn't rock around. All the little stones, try and find the biggest fillings you've got. The little ones come in handy when you're at the top. And then you've got stones to wall onto. If all that was empty, you'd just be dropping in all the time. I am getting there slowly. It's pretty hard with a belly there in the way, but we're getting there. Might not look very good, but they're in the right way. Long ways in. I'm crossing my joinings and just building up slowly. That's another top tip. Always cross your joinings, and then every joining gets stronger, doesn't it? So we're getting there, kids. Well, you're not kids, are you? We're getting there. We're getting there. Should use that for the other side, really. So yeah, walling. Who taught me? My uncle. But yeah, he taught me everything I know. so comes in handy. Well done him. Oof, like a glove. Eh? Like a glove. Don't you just love a good fit? So yeah, I haven't done much, well, we've been farming, but we haven't had a right lot on. So we did 1 or 2 water jobs yesterday, but weren't very interesting, so I didn't film it. And today I'm walling, so sorry it's a little bit boring, but at least by the end of this video, you might know how to put your garden wall up, or your farm wall, who knows, or people that wanted to know about walling don't, now do. So if you didn't know how to wall, and you do now, let me know in the comments. I always like to help people and learn something new. Because I'm still learning, and I love learning new things. It's the whole part of growing. Long ways in, Sam, long ways in. Yeah, so tomorrow we're off to, it's Friday tomorrow, so we're off to Penrith Auction. They've got a big machinery sale. Record-breaking amount of tractors that are in there, and over 2,000 pieces, so that'll be an interesting video. If there's anything you've seen, if you go on my previous video, put in a few bits that were in the sale, tractors, etc., and a bit of tackle. If you want anything in particular to be seen sold, let me know and I'll film it for you and let you know how much they fetch. Everything usually sells pretty well, don't they? Makes you think why they're selling it when it's nearly new. We have our eye on a trailer or two maybe. So we might get a trailer, we might not, we'll see. See on the day. We had that old trailer a couple of years, so yeah, I thought we had it a year, but no, we've had it a couple of years. I'll let him upgrade it. He wasn't gonna, but it's not my decision anyway. I am not the boss. It's not looking too bad. Weather's nice anyway, but yeah, just keep crossing them, long ways in, keep filling the wall up and keep building up, and keeping it straight. See how straight we are. I'm just quite surprised at my cow video. It got more views than I thought, and I've had some good reactions off it, and I'm quite surprised, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It was a strong message and a strong point to put across, and I'm hoping people have seen it and think twice about going in with cows, so I'm glad I've put that across. Yeah, I'm hoping I've saved a life there, who knows. I'm just terribly sorry that it's a boring walling video today. Might have to come back another day to finish this, but it doesn't matter, I'm not rushing. It's nice to have a quiet day on your own for a change. And it's hard work when you're pregnant, like, but it's alright. They're not heavy stones, like, so they're fine. Have you seen the difference in scenery? We're not being at home. Like, all that drone footage, look at all that green grass. Lush green grass. Grass galore. Different world down here, different world altogether. Beautiful. If only we had a farm like this. We'll get there one day. I'll get my dairy farm one day. And pigs fly. I've got it halfway up, so considering I had all that wasted time, well, it's not wasted, but all morning at the hospital, sorting all that, fighting for a natural, and I can't really have one. I hope you've learnt something. So yeah, tomorrow we're at Penrith auction, like I said. If you'd like me to film anything in particular, let me know. Have a look on the website, see what you want to see sold, let me know and I'll film it for you. And we'll see what we buy. If we buy anything, who knows. Watch this space. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you could like, share, subscribe, that'll be grand, and I will see you Saturday night with Penrith auction sale. All fun and games, big sale not to be missed. Bye for now.